trees know my name. Oh, I am not the same. I came at last to the giants, where the old green shadows fall, where the branches touch the heavens and the little axes call. There was no rush in the redwoods, no fever in the bark, just the slow breath of the forest and the gold inside the dark. I stood beneath their silence with my hands worn smooth and sore, and I felt the whole road gather like a tide against the shore. From the first small tree to this endless sky, every log I left behind me had been teaching me to rise. Redwoods remember every road I wandered through, every oak that shook with thunder, every willow gray and blue. Redwoods remember every strange and shining scar. I was born with a bronze axe, now I followed it this far. Oh, I followed it this far. Oh, I remembered bronze axe morning and the sunlight on the track, when the world was wide and foolish and I never once looked back. I remembered oaks like laughter on the old road out of town, how I thought I'd found my courage when the first big trunk came down. I remember Draynor water, how the willows bent inside, how the river kept on running while I learned to stay beside. And the leaves fell soft and the years rolled on, every quiet little moment was another kind of song. Redwoods remember every road I wandered through, every oak that shook with thunder, every willow gray and blue. Redwoods remember every strange and shining scar. I was born with a bronze axe, now I followed it this far. Oh, I followed it this far. I remembered Seers maples in the amber afternoon, when the world stopped being urgent for a peaceful hour or two. I remember teaks smiling with their wicked wooden grin, how I chased the sharper rhythm till the rhythm chased me in. I remembered Fossil Island and the half-tick in my bones, how I danced with little madness 1.5 ticks from home. Then the jungle beat came alive in twos, and I stamped through all my failures till the fever taught me true. Redwoods remember every road I wandered through, every oak that shook with thunder, every willow gray and blue. Redwoods remember every strange and shining scar. I was born with a bronze axe, now I followed it this far. I remember tar black swampland, where the sullius grew, where the mushrooms wore the old bones and the island whispered true. I remember forestry laughter when the lonely road was done, foxes, flowers, bees, and pheasants all beneath the same wild sun. I remembered every stranger, every clap and every car, how the forest made a village out of players standing small. And the roots rose high and the voices rang. For the first time in the woodland I was not alone to sing. Redwoods remember every road I wandered through, every oak that shook with thunder, every willow gray and blue. Redwoods remember every strange and shining scar. I was born with a bronze axe, now I followed it this far. And then came the blisterwood moon with its red and watchful eye, where the pale tree held the darkness and the city would not cry. And then came the Great Conch morning, salt and camphor in the breeze, where the sea said lay it down now, and I listened on my knees. I have cut through joy and hunger, I have cut through sweat and fear, I have cut through little mornings that became a whole career. But standing with the redwoods I could finally understand the level was never only in the numbers in my hands. It was in the roads that changed me, it was in the friends I found, it was in the way the forest kept on calling from the ground. Redwoods remember every road I wandered through, every oak that shook with thunder, every willow gray and blue. Redwoods remember every strange and shining scar. I was born with a bronze axe, now I followed it this far. Redwoods remember when the last bright level came, not the cape nor the cheering, but the forest knew my name. Redwoods remember from the sapling to the sky, I was small beside the roadside, now I'm standing